Gailey, first of all, congratulations on getting your first goal for the club. I know you've had one or two chances to get it. It finally went your way today at the Rainham end in the last minute, so it's been a good day for you.
Yeah, great day. Funnily enough, I was thinking in the second half I missed a big chance against Crewe last season at the Rainham end at home, and I was thinking that, and that game ended 0-0. And I was thinking, oh, if I get a chance, hopefully I'll put it away. And luckily that one was a bit easier than the one I had last season. But yeah, I'm buzzing. I just want to say that goal's for my family. We've had a really tough week, but my whole family were at the ground today. So yeah, that meant a lot to all of us.
Talk me through the goal itself, Sam, because I think you actually won the flick on.
Yeah.
Voted at the far post, and you just kind of did this kind of horseshoe run to get yourself back in place.
Yeah, so to be honest, I don't know where it's coming from. It's all a blur. I don't know whether it was a corner or throw-in or a free kick, but it might have been a throw-in. But I flicked it on the initial flick, and it's gone back to Vokesy, and he's headed it back in. And the keeper's gone up, and he's kind of just palmed it onto my foot, and it's just dropped. And I've seen like basically the whole goal staring down at me from probably 12 yards out, and I'm thinking, can't miss. And fortunately, I didn't. Yeah, I'm just buzzing.
In your mind, was that the perfect way to get your first goal? You must have dreamt of it, thinking the last minute at the Rainham end to win the game. You probably couldn't have written a script much better than that to get your first goal.
No, you really couldn't. Listen, beggars can't be choosers. I'm a centre half. I don't score many, so I would have taken it wherever it came. But to score the winner at the Rainham end in such a big game against a team that's unbeaten, not just unbeaten, they'd won every game, to keep us unbeaten, it feels amazing. And to be in front of the Rainham end, wow, I can't put that feeling into words right now.
And a clean sheet as well. We must talk about the defensive aspect. Glenn's made a really good save in the first half. Smudge has been given man of the match. Robbie just seems to be able to play anywhere on the pitch. You scored the goal. It's a real team effort this right now. Oh,
it is. Like, it's not just us lads at the back, but Robbie, Smudge, Glenn, excellent again today. You can't fault them, but the work that the boys from the front get through. You look at Josh, he runs himself into the floor, and for a player that hasn't played a lot of football the last couple of years, for him to do that's amazing. Nev does the same. We've got our wing backs working tirelessly. They don't want to be back inside their own box defending. They want to be doing the nice stuff going forward, but they're doing it for the team. And then you've got the three in midfield who are, you look at Ethan, he's playing with the biggest bandage on his head. He had one of the deepest cuts I've seen in my life last Saturday, and he's back out there Tuesday playing today again. It's such a team. We work for each other, and that's why we're so hard to break down, I think.
Now it sounds like you've got Monday off. Hopefully you've been told that already. That's not news from me.
Yeah.
But it's been a very busy month, hasn't it? So I guess not having a midweek game might just come at the right time.
Yeah, it has. These last couple of weeks have come really thick and fast. We haven't been able to prepare massive amounts for every team, because naturally you play Tuesday and then Wednesday you need to recover, and you get 2 days to prepare for this game in this case. But listen, we've shown what a good side we are, what good coaching staff we have to roll game to game and be unbeaten, and we look like we're getting better with every game as well.
Superb. Sam, congratulations, mate. Well done. Matt, all yours.
It's a simple question. Ball hits the back of the net. Where does your head go immediately after that?
Straight away, I'm just running to the corner. I've planned loads of celebration in my head over the years. I've never really scored many goals, so I usually think I'm going to play it cool, but then just the emotion takes over. It's straight away just head towards the fans. Can't really believe my luck. Yeah.
And that Rainham end as well. I think you already mentioned it about, if you're going to score the perfect goal, when it would be, where it would be.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I dreamed of scoring at the Rainham end. Like I said, beggars can't be choosers, but to score there is just unbelievable. The roar of it, listen, the other end's great, but it's either away fans or no one in there. And to have kind of be met by thousands of fans as I'm going towards them singing my name, the roar of us getting closer to 3 points and then eventually 3 points, it's amazing.
Yeah, seeing that you're one of their own, which you are, of course, coming through the academy. How much more does that mean to you, do you think, scoring in front of the fans of the club you come through from?
Oh yeah, massive amounts. I've said it loads of times before. I've sat in the stadium and listened to them celebrate people scoring goals, and listen, even though I'm a defender, you can't beat that feeling of scoring a goal. And I always wondered what it would feel like. Even as a youth player, I never scored many goals, and even if it was, the biggest crowd it was in front of was probably FA Youth Cup in front of parents, basically. So yeah, that feeling's unbelievable. I just can't put it into words.
And a crowning glory of a week where you've beaten the league leaders twice, Chesterfield here, a bit more emphatic perhaps, but no less drama today. What does that say about this team at this point?
It says that we're a good side and that we're able to do different variations of football really and play different ways. Chesterfield was a bit more of an open game. They kept the ball on the deck, so it gave opportunities for transitions, and we really hurt them, I think. When Crewe today, especially first half, they were really good, and we had to hold on for a little bit and kind of dig in, and we did that, and we showed that we can be a strong team out of possession and still carry a threat, because even though first half I thought Crewe were the better side, I thought we still carried a big threat, and we're showing we're adaptable. But it's a long season. It's great to still be unbeaten in the league, 100% record at home. We just got to keep ticking over and take it game by game.
You've had to work your way back into the side, I guess, haven't you? With Conor Masterson's injury, you got back in, and obviously very much holding on to your place now. Was there a disappointment, firstly, not being in the side, but how sort of resolute were you to get back in?
Yeah, it was really frustrating. I picked up a little knock in pre-season that kept me out towards the back end of it, so I knew I was in a race against time to get myself not fit enough but up to match speed, because going into the season most I played was 45 minutes, so I kind of mentally prepared myself that listen, you're probably going to start the season on the bench or not in the squad, whatever it was, and listen, I just had to kind of bide my time. The gaffer says it all the time, it's a squad game, football, it changes like that. Look at Connor and Shad started the season, unfortunately they've both picked up injuries, and 5 games in, the back three's looking like me, Robbie McKenzie and Andy Smith. Like, you wouldn't have predicted that 3-4 weeks ago, and it just goes to show how important us being strong as a squad is and being together, because it shows, like, again, different players playing. Josh Andrews started the season not playing, he's played the last 3 games. Everyone needs to play a part, and we are doing it really well.
You're giving the manager headaches in a good way, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. All he asks of us is that we're good people and we work our socks off, and then it's up to him to make the decision, and we've got to trust him as a person and as a coach that he's going to make the right decision for the team, and at the moment it's showing that he's doing it on a consistent basis.
I mean, we don't expect players to sit in front of us and tell us that squad, morale is in the floor, but normally you will say it's a close-knit group, but it feels like the bond that you've got is a really important part of the success you have.
Yeah, it's such a tight group. I think we were brought closer by certain experiences last season of maybe struggling and going on a run, and us as a group really having to rally together to finish the season strong, which we did. And like I said, we're such a close group. I can't describe it. You've got people from different walks of life, different nationalities. You've got people as old as Glenn, who's 41, and me, who's 20. Like, he started his career before I was born. But honestly, everyone gets along so well. But there's that respect with each other. We go to war for each other every Saturday or every Tuesday, and I think that shows to the fans, and that gets them up for it as well.
Still unbeaten, and this run is better than any other team in the top 4 divisions as well. I mean, that must be very pleasing for you as a defender, apart from anything else.
Yeah, we're showing that we're a really solid side, in and out of possession, that we basically been unbeaten for this run, but we're not paying too much attention to it. The way I look at it is we're unbeaten for 5 games. Last season it's great, but it means nothing. This season is what we're looking at. We've got to keep it going this season, but listen, we are going to lose eventually. The gaffer says it. It's a long season, and every team in this league is capable, but it's how we react, how we keep pulling ourselves forward, because there's going to be great days like this on Tuesday, and there's going to be slightly worse days, but that's natural. And I think the best teams in the league ride the course really well, and at the moment we're doing that.
What will you do with your Monday off? Have you decided yet?
Well, it's a bank holiday, so my family are probably off work, and so is my girlfriend, so we'll probably do something like that. Just probably chill. I probably still won't be over the excitement of today. But yeah, I'll just enjoy a rare Monday off.
Thank you.
So, booked after 5 minutes, how much of a challenge does that bring for a young defender?
Yeah, it's tough. Do you know what? I think it was actually after about 3. And I tried not to let it creep into my game, but naturally I've got to manage the best part of 90 minutes now on a yellow card, especially in League 2 where players are clever and they're trying to lure you into getting second yellows. I think their captain, when I did a little tug, was shouting at the ref, because we're players of this league, they're clever. Like, the game's the game, everyone's trying to get the other team in trouble. But yeah, it was a challenge. I think I grew into the game more. It's not often I've had to do that, playing with a yellow card from early on, and it does change the way you play, especially for someone like me who wants to be on the front foot and get stuck in. Listen, against a very tricky winger, he's a good player, that O'Reilly, for them, so it took a little bit of adapting, but I thought second half, as a team, we protected ourselves a lot more, and I didn't really get too exposed into a situation where I risked picking up a second yellow, but yeah, it was a challenge.
And obviously last week at Tranmere we saw you play a different role out on the right. This time you're sort of more towards the left. How interesting and how challenging are those, things that managers give you to do them?
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a different challenge in possession, because obviously on the left side I'm playing off my left foot predominantly, and on the right side obviously off my right foot. But out of possession I look at it the same. The last couple of weeks I've been tasked with dealing with a specific player or a specific area of the pitch, and listen, that's no different either side of the pitch. I back my abilities against anyone to come out better. So yeah, it's interesting, and it's obviously I'm combining with different players on one side of the pitch and on the right and left. But yeah, I enjoy it, and I'm comfortable anywhere across the back line really.
I guess it's a compliment in a way from the manager, how highly he rates you, that he trusts you to do those jobs.
Yeah, it's a big compliment. The gaffer instills so much trust in me. He does it with the other boys as well, but I can speak for myself personally. The amount of belief he puts in me that I can do anything really on that football pitch, and even though that's not physically true, I can't run through everyone and score, he makes you feel like you can. So it's an incredible feeling to have a manager and a staff. It's not just him, his whole staff, Dobbo, Pete, Dell, I don't want to miss anyone, Brad, Kitman, Jammer, James, they all feel so much positivity inside of you at the moment, and it's just makes you feel invincible really.